to him. Pause.
Can I ask you a question?
In
Can I
different
ask you a
positions
question?
like that.
Go on.
Obviously, Victor Gyökeres did not feature at all yesterday, yeah? I think he got about 15 to 20 minutes in the Community Shield. Literally a little run out, yeah? Obviously, there was reports that come out yesterday that Arsenal officials had met with Atletico Madrid's president and basically that, you know, a supposed conversation was meant to have took place between Alvarez representatives, Atletico Madrid president and obviously Arsenal representatives. Me personally, I'm going to go from early and say, listen, me personally, I don't want no footballer at my club that doesn't see my club as first choice. Do you understand? Yeah? That's how I'm going to go straight off the rip. That's why I'm going straight off the rip, yeah? Before I finish what I was about to say. I don't want no man at Arsenal that don't want to be here, innit? You understand? And for me, Gyökeres, he done the most to get here. Do you understand? He done the most to get here, went on strike, ruined a relationship that obviously Tony's going to say he don't really give a shit about the relationships and that, but bro, the man scored like over 100 goals in 3 seasons at Sporting, or 2.5, yeah? Man ruined everything at Sporting, like literally ruined everything, bro, to come to Arsenal Football Club. Do we not feel like me personally, I'm just going to go straight off the rip, bro. Man are disrespecting this guy, you know. I don't think people actually understand how pivotal he was to us doing what we done last season. He might not be the greatest on the eye. He might not be the techiest player. He might not have the R9 chop and slap at top bins. But if there's one thing you can not deny, is the guy's hunger, his work ethic, his passion. And listen, let's be honest. If you give him the ball in the right spaces, the guy's going to score goals. He scored the most goals out of any striker in his first season under Arteta. That's Aubameyang, Lacazette. You know what I'm saying? Havertz. I'm not saying these guys are magnificent strikers, but what I'm saying to you is this is the best striker that you've been able to get a tune out of, whether you played to his strengths or you didn't. The guy scored 21 goals last season, 14 goals in the Premier League. Do you understand? Yeah. And for me, that's off a season where for half of the season, you didn't play to his strengths, in my personal opinion. Yeah. Which was the first half. In the second half, we played to his strengths, and I feel like you saw a better Gyökeres. The guy couldn't stop scoring goals. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just want to know, do you feel like there's any legs to this Alvarez thing? Because the more I see it, yeah, for some reason, I can see Gyökeres going to Barcelona. They've been saying that Gyökeres is looking, that Barcelona are looking at Gyökeres. You see that Lautaro Martinez today has been told by the Inter people that he's not going nowhere. He's the captain. You look at the market that they're looking at for strikers, the only other option that's realistic is Gyökeres. And it's come out that Gyökeres doesn't want to be a squad player. It come out that Gyökeres' agent is actually the one that offered Gyökeres to Barcelona. So I just want to know what you guys feel like. Obviously, just mix the Alvarez and the Gyökeres thing into one, because obviously it's just easier. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I want to get just a sense of what you lot think of this situation and what you would feel like if Julian Alvarez did come to Arsenal, knowing that we're not his first option. Because we know Atletico are not selling them. He's not going to Barca. Atletico will not do the business, innit? They will die on that hill, bro. If you know about Atleti, then you know they will die on that hill, bro. Yeah?
Exactly,
so,
man. They're not doing that.
What do you think?
Where I'm coming from like a profile point of view. Like, we have, if you sign Alvarez, we're going to have Alvarez, Havertz, Moreno. All kind of similar profiles. Gyökeres is the only one that's like an out-and-out striker. Why do we need another false 9 type beat striker when we have Gyökeres there who down the stretch showed us that he can score goals, bad against Fulham. I think back twice, 2 goals against Fulham, if I'm not wrong. But scoring goals. And Alvarez doesn't want us, bro. Like, allow it, give it a rest. Like, let's go get someone else. Get me a left winger, bro. These men are talking about Alvarez. Get me Yildiz. Yildiz is still there. Pay the money up or go get me out. Like, bun all this Alvarez talk, bro. The guy doesn't want us, so let's just give it a rest, man. It's my thoughts.
Bro, it's looking like real desperation right now. I'll be real, like that's what it's looking like at the minute for me. But I don't know about you, though. Obviously, Tony will come to you, innit? Like,
see, just before you continue, yeah, because I want to know the headspace of the people I work with, at times, yeah. Kizzy, short word, yeah. How much do you take loyalty, bro? Like, what's your own take on loyalty?
Loyalty is a big thing to me, bro. Loyalty is a big
personal
thing.
Life.
Loyalty is a big thing. I'm a big person on loyalty, right? Bro. Yeah.
Mally, is that the same for you? Do you take loyalty as something very serious to you, man?
Yeah, it's a big thing, man.
It's a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Rory, loyalty, man.
Yeah, 100%.
It's huge, right? Okay.
Yeah,
people, if you take loyalty as something very huge in your life, bro, why would you look at Gyökeres flirt with Barcelona, offer himself up, bro? Man,
but there's been nothing concrete about it, let's be honest.
Bro, we're not doing that, man. We're not doing that. The news is everywhere, my guy. No. The news is everywhere, bro.
From who?
The news is everywhere, bro.
Jesus.
There was also that news about Gyökeres and Alvarez swap deal coming up, bro. His agent was also on the top of that shit too.
Yeah, but I see, for me, I don't think that's coming from Gyökeres' side.
Very serious, my guy. Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, since those reports came out about Gyökeres pushing himself to Barcelona, man hasn't come up in an interview.
Tony, that's fake reports.
Man hasn't come up.
Don't listen to the
bro,
fake
wait.
ITKs.
Man hasn't come up on his
fake reports, but it's not Gyökeres.
Man hasn't come up on his Instagram page and put the Arsenal colours, bro, and just say Arsenal till I die. He hasn't done that, my guy. So I'm not getting that symbiotic kind of relationship, that loyalty. I'm not getting it, and it's not far from reality because last season.
Yeah, listen, I agree. I do agree. Listen,
he struggled last season.
Context does matter.
Let's not act as if he didn't struggle. He struggled last season, bro. Bro, he struggled, God. He struggled real hard.
Style of play didn't help, though. Style of play didn't help him.
Facts.
Again, I get that, but again, that's what he signed up for, bro. Man takes 200 and something G's from us every week. He knew what he signed up for. Arteta sold in the project, and he said, "I'm gonna come. I believe in your project. So what is all this PT party for, bro? Why are we pitying him, bro? Man took the money and said, I like the project, and I'm gonna come." Pause. Jeez.
Yeah, but do you not feel like? What? Do you not feel like?
It's what it is at this point, bro. Show me some form of loyalty. That's what I'm saying. Any little bit of loyalty,
but
my
yes,
guy.
Yeah, but bro, I don't feel like he's being shown loyalty though. How can you come in first season, win the Premier League? People say you've been underwhelming, score more goals than anyone, score more goals than a striker in his first season that Arteta's ever had. Havertz that he paid big money for, Gabriel Jesus that he got from Man City. Obviously, Jesus had his injury problems. To be fair, I think in that first season, if he never got injured, I don't think we'd have Havertz or Gyökeres, if I'm being completely honest. I think if Jesus would have gone on that season and done what he done, injury-free and whatnot, I don't think we're looking at a Gyökeres and Havertz in latter years. But what I'm saying to you is, for me, I don't feel like Gyökeres has been respected either. The guy, how?
Man played more than any other striker.
Let me explain to you how. Yeah,
better than any other Arsenal striker, bro. What are we doing
hold on.
here?
Let me explain to you how. Yeah, the guy done everything in his power to get to your club, to the point where let's keep it a buck now. Yeah, say what you want. Gyökeres didn't go on strike. Arsenal told him to go on strike to push that deal through, bro. Do you understand? We know. Listen, let's be honest, Tony. Come on, let's be honest. Yeah, the buying club would have told the player, make it a bit frosty. That's the only way we're gonna get a breakthrough. Because Sporting are not budging. Sporting ain't budging. Do you understand? It's exactly what Isak had to do at Newcastle. Yeah, you're not gonna give me my move. All right, I'll kick up a fuss. You wanna fuck with me? I'll fuck with you. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And when now Gyökeres has done that, come in the first season, he might not have been the greatest on the eye. He might not have been this. He might not have been that. But guess what? In the first season that he delivered something that we ain't been able to do for the last 5 years. Let's not forget that. Yeah? We brought a Premier League trophy home last season. The first time in 22 years. This guy's at the front of that. 14 goals in the Premier League. Yeah, we didn't have the greatest of seasons, but tell me another man in the squad that put up more numbers than Gyökeres. You can't. You can't. So from time when that's the case, and we're going into a second season where we're looking to build to go on to get to a Champions League, to get to a Premier League again, back to back. You're telling me man's a squad rotational player? Are you taking a piss? You've had Havertz here for the last 4 years, 280 grand a week. Yeah, he might get 12, 13 goals a season, but what the fuck are them 12, 13 goals done for the team? Because we ain't won no trophies. My 14 goals that I scored in the Premier League, whether they come off my hip, whether they come off my left foot, the back of my head, that brought you a Premier League. Something you've been chasing for the last 5 years. Put some fucking respect to my name. Put some respect to my name. Do you understand? Because at the start of the window, we ain't hearing about no Havertz and Julian Alvarez swap. You understand?
Yeah.
He's trying to get Gyökeres out. Why is he trying to get Gyökeres out? Because Gyökeres is not his player.
It would be very unfair for you to be talking about Havertz in that light, though, because Havertz is not the one pushing himself onto Barcelona, though. He's not the one being disloyal here. Has never said. Havertz has never
come on, Tony. I think
this guy has never complained that, hey, I don't want to come from the bench. I don't want to be a squad player. He hasn't said so. He hasn't showed that body language there. So it's not good.
Because he's been robbing 280 grand from Arsenal's pockets for the last 4 years. He's cushed. He ain't going to say nothing. He ain't getting that money anywhere else. He ain't getting 280 anywhere else.
Again, I completely get that. But again, you brought him to the conversation. And he's not supposed to be in this conversation because he's not the one pushing to leave the football club. He's not the one trying to act to say, Tony. I don't want to be loyal to this football club. And he's the one that even sat on the bench most of the time for Gyökeres to even play because Gyökeres is our first choice striker. And he's the one, don't you forget, he's the one at the center of this, not Kai Havertz. And Kai Havertz has always been the one on the bench, my guy. So, I mean, it is
Kai Havertz was only on the bench because he was injured, Tony. Right. If Kai Havertz was fit, bro, he would have been playing. Gyökeres is not Arteta's guy.
There were also times when he was also fit where he came from the bench.
No, because remember, I think
there were times when he was fit and okay to play, and he came from the bench.
Remember, I think Kai Havertz came back.
Yeah, but that's because Gyökeres is in a good form. That's when Gyökeres was in a good form. Soon as Gyökeres started to show a bit of thing, Havertz was straight back in there. Burnley, West Ham, PSG in the Champions League final. Bro, he ain't looked back. As soon as Gyökeres showed that
not to mention he picked up an injury as well.
Yeah, listen, bro, I'm telling you now, Arteta could not wait to get Havertz back into this front line. Gyökeres is not Arteta's guy. Arteta didn't even want Gyökeres. He wanted Sesko. He wanted Sesko.
Yeah.
I mean...
He never wanted Gyökeres to begin with.
But one thing you would agree is that you don't want any disgruntled player playing for your football club, innit? That's one thing.
Well, what I'm saying. If he doesn't want to be here based on the disrespect that he's been shown, because let's keep it a buck now. You might not say it's disrespect, but in my personal opinion, if I come to your club in the first season, score 14 goals in the Premier League, bring you a Premier League title, something that you've been finishing second place in for the last 3 years prior to me coming here, then I'm taking that as disrespect. Going into the next season, and I'm there riding bench, not getting 15 minutes against City in the Community Shield, and not getting no minutes in the first game of the season. Why should I be loyal to you when you can't be loyal to me? But again,
you're not in the camp. See, I hear you, and you speak in fact. I completely get that. But maybe that's only one side you're actually poaching at.